Another day.
It's that time.
Welcome to another all recovery meeting.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Let's see if I can log in here. See what I got. See if we got it. Welcome everyone to another all recovery meeting. My name's Michael. I'm one of your recovery coaches.
And once again, my name is Craig. I'm one of your recovery coaches as well.
And my name is Karen.
All right, so today we got a lot of things in store for you. We will be going over Relapse Prevention Handout. It's a 16-week individualized program that was provided by HAZELDEN. We will go over that. We have been going over these particular handout for a few weeks now. Today we're going to talk about reducing stress, managing anger, and acceptance. Managing anger, reducing stress, and acceptance. Also, we would like to thank, it's a matrix model, so we would like to thank the HAZELDEN organization for providing this material. If you would like this material, again, you can leave a comment in the comment section or contact us, and I will give you the link to exactly where we got it. It's free. You don't have to pay for it. Also, don't forget about our recovery spotlight that we have once a month. You can go to our Facebook page and get the link, or you can go to one of our Facebook pages and click the link and put your information in there, and you can be one of the individuals that we will spotlight every first Friday of the month. Go out there now and look on our pages and comment and share it for the person that we spotlighted this particular month. What else we got, guys?
Row is still going forward on Wednesdays. Next week it's going to be on March the 10th at the mini park across from City Liquor in Millville. Oh, I'm sorry, that was yesterday. Whoops.
Next week.
Next
week, March 17th, it's going to be in Vineland. At the community hub at downtown Delhi.
Nice. What we got over there? You got something else?
No, I just want to read the spotlight.
All right.
What it's all about, and it says Recovery Spotlight every first Friday of the month. Capital Recovery Center would like to highlight people in recovery to celebrate their recovery milestones and spread the message of recovery. These are important accomplishments and deserve to be celebrated. With your permission, we would love to share your success to infuse hope in those still struggling, eradicate stigma, and eliminate shame. So once again, we have our Recovery Spotlight every last Friday, every first Friday of the month. All right?
All right. With that being said, we got a opening that we like to go over before we do our all recovery meeting.
Okay. It says, welcome to this all recovery meeting. Again, my name is Karen. An all recovery meeting welcomes all who struggle with addiction, are affected by addiction, and or support the recovery lifestyle. An all recovery meeting is non-denominational, meaning all pathways of recovery are embraced here. Today, we will discuss the topics that Mike already addressed, and then we will discuss it. Specifically, an all recovery meeting is not affiliated with any anonymous program, although we are likely to hear comments associated with 12-step fellowships. Coming from a place of mutual respect and understanding, let's observe some basic meeting agreements. Please respect the opinions and remarks of others. Please no cross-talking, only one person speaks at a time. Please turn your cell phones off or place them on vibrate. Please refrain from the overuse of profanity in order not to offend others. All right, so let's have a moment of silence to remember why we are here. Thank you. And we can, this is a topic discussion meeting. And again, we're going to address reducing stress, managing anger, and acceptance. You may share on this topic or not, or on something else that relates to recovery. Please be mindful of the amount of people in the room and our time frame when sharing.
All right, that's some good stuff. Thank you, Miss Karen. Again, if we have any questions, you can also, if you would like to join us on the back end, you can click the link in the description area on the Facebook Live. Or if you have any questions and you're watching live on Facebook, you can actually put the questions in the comment section and we will answer it from our expertise. We will only answer it according to the knowledge that we have. We won't give you something that we do not have in our own personal lives. So with that being said, ready, let's go to the first topic. And the first topic is a big one, and it's called reducing stress. And this is so important because everybody who has breath in their body has come to a place in their life where they had experiences with stress. So we're talking about reducing stress. It says the following questions should be answered as honestly as possible to help identify which parts of your daily living are most stressful. The steps to correct these problems take steps to correct these problems and you will reduce stress in your life. Again, the following questions should be answered as honestly as possible. So we're going to read the particular question and we can answer them individually. However, they're for you to answer, and you have to answer those things as honest as possible. If you answer them as honest as possible and take the steps that are provided in here, then it will help reduce stress in your life. So we can take one question at a time and read it.
Okay, I'll start. And these are simply yes and no answers.
Yes.
There's no long drawn paragraph. And the first, number one, it says, reducing stress. Your time, energy, and money are all you have to give. Are you investing them in work that you enjoy and that satisfies you?
Woo!
Me, myself, my answer is going to be no. Because I don't have time to spend all my energy and my money, into the work that I do, because I'm employed through Capital Recovery Center. However, I like to utilize my time and money for taking care of not only myself, but the household where I reside at. So your answer is going to be your answer. That's my answer. Mike may have an answer. However,
it says, are you investing them, your time, your energy, and your money are all you have to give? Are you investing them in the work that you enjoy and that satisfy you? I would say yes. And I would say yes because 85% of my time, my energy, and my money are spent on things that I actually enjoy. When I first started working as a counselor intern, I couldn't actually believe I was getting a check for that job. It's because before I had the job, that's exactly what I was doing in my life. And then I end up getting paid for it because I enjoy it and it satisfied me. So I would say yes to that question at a high 85%, because the time and energy and money that I spend are all factored in around things that satisfy me. So that I would say yes.
What about Karen?
And for me, I would say no also. I would say no because it's something that I'm working on. I came from a job that I not necessarily did not like, but I felt like that's all I knew. So entering here is pretty much new to me. So that's why I would say no.
Okay. I'll take the next one. Number 2, reducing stress. Focusing on the present means giving your attention to the task at hand without past and future fears crippling you. Are you usually able to stay in the here and now? woo! That was just one of my motivational Mondays. Hey, it was. And I'm going to say yes, because I have learned that focusing on the present means giving your attention to the task at hand. I was taught to devalue my past, meaning my past is not as significant as my present. So I'm able to focus on my present, and I'm usually able to stay in the here and now. Now, in saying that, it helps me reduce stress, because if I ponder or stay on my past, it can be a very depressing day for me, because I start thinking about all the mistakes I made. So I try to stay in my present, which actually helps me reduce my stress. So I'd say yes.
I say yes as well, because the number key thing is to stay focused. I don't want to take on too many things that I cannot handle, because if I do, I know me. I would become overwhelmed, and that can be frustrating, and that can lead to thoughts or bad activities that will often lead to bad results. So my answer is going to be yes as well.
All right.
Dag, I'm skimming through these and I'm like, dang, am I super stressed or something? I would say no again. I feel like I'm in recovery mentally. I feel like a lot of the aspects that we're going through, I'm working on right now, and I feel like giving my attention on the present is something that I need to focus on, because I do tend to fear what's going to happen with me in the future, and it does sometimes deprive me from, taking the steps necessary to accomplish my goals.
That's some good stuff.
Good.
So we're talking about reducing stress, and are you usually able to stay in the here and now? It's staying in the here and now, but like I said, it's just enjoying the journey that's going to come, and you stay in the here and now. And a lot of times our past, you can, if you're able to develop this type of appetite. I've learned how to do it. It took me a very long time. You can use your past to push you into your purpose or push you into your destiny if you know how to use it right. Instead of letting your past hurt you, all your errors hurt you, use your errors. I always say, allow your mistakes to become your mentors. If you allow your mistakes to teach you, then it will push you into the future, and you won't have to be too stressed about your past. Number 3, who got that? It's me again? You got it?
Do you appreciate things like music, reading, nature, and personal relationships? Or are you overly focused on having money and things?
Oh, that's a good one.
Well, I guess I would say yes to this. I do enjoy music, reading, nature, and personal relationships. It's actually the one of the few things that I have that I try to focus on, so I do not become overly stressed.
Nice. And I'm going to have to say yes to this as well. I love music, I love reading, and I love to be outside. I love nature. And personal relationships. I believe that personal relationships are one of the things that I can give credit to that helped me propel into like 13 years of sobriety, is because I developed personal relationship with people who were going in, or who have been going in the direction that I wanted to go in, which actually helped me reduce stress. So if you appreciate music, reading, nature, and personal relationships, the answer to you can be yes or no. For me, is yes.
And for me, I chose yes, because I believe I'm a good singer and I like music. No. No, on the real side, I do like music. I enjoy listening to gospel music, and that's something I have grown into. Haven't always listened to gospel music, and so I'm gonna be honest with myself and the audience out there. And I enjoy reading, because a person always told me long ago, if a thing is not growing, then it must be decaying.
Wow.
And so that's why I really enjoy reading, to expand my thoughts. All right? Good.
All right, on you.
It's on me? All right. Are you forcing yourself to do things that increase your self-confidence? Of course. Yes, that's going to be yes for me. because I feel that building up confidence talks more to your character, because having good self-esteem or a good high degree or a degree of self-esteem is very important. And a lot of times for those who may be down on themselves, you know, we were doing a Motivation Monday today. We was recording basically, right? Mm-hmm. And one of the things I talked about, holding your chin up, lifting your chin up. And so with that said is that it's sunny outside, so there's no need, or you shouldn't, but who am I? I'm just only Craig. Enjoy the sun today. Go out there, get your ice cream, you know, whatever. Just have a great time.
Are you forcing yourself to do things that increase your self-confidence? And again, on this one, I would say yes. And we're talking about reducing stress. I do things to increase my self-confidence. There's a story that's in the Bible that talks about a man named David. He was going through this particular situation, and everybody that was supporting him or used to support him had turned their back on him. And the next verse in there, it says that David learned to encourage himself. That means he built up his own self-confidence. He will increase his own self-confidence by encouraging himself. So I believe that you should do that as well to help reduce stress in my life. I have an innate ability to be able to encourage myself despite what the situations may be. And everybody don't actually have that, but you can develop that and increase your self-confidence, because a lot of people everybody needs someone to encourage them or someone to pat them on the back and let them know they're doing a good job. However, if you don't receive that, you still need to learn how to build up your confidence so you can encourage yourself. So I would say yes.
I would say yes also. Simply because I'm doing these videos, and for me it's a big thing. Mm-hmm. It's something that I'm not confident in, publicly speaking. So I would say yes, and I'm doing a lot of things for myself to improve my mental health and trying to accomplish my goals.
She's doing well. We're gonna do a spotlight, employee spotlight. I'm gonna make my own employee spotlight, and I'm spotlight.
Growth and development spotlight.
Growth and development spotlight, because I watched her grow tremendously. All right, next is on me, right?
Yeah.
Do you tackle large goals by breaking them into smaller, more manageable tasks? Woohoo! That's kind of, I'm gonna have to go no. I try to, if I get an assignment or I'm doing something, I have the type of personality or whatever characteristic that I have to complete it. If I start something at home and I'm working on something, my wife called me and she said, "You want to do this?" and she'll start laughing because she know I'm not doing that. I'll do it when I finish this assignment. So me, I tackle large goals, and I don't always break them down to manageable tasks. If I get into it or if I start it, I have the type of personality or characteristics or whatever that may be called to complete the large task. I really don't break them down, so I say no.
All right, I'll say yes for me, because I'm a guy who is in long-term recovery, who also been through the Department of Correction system, and I know how it is for those who may be coming home eventually, or those who are home, who face a lot of barriers of trying to navigate through society. And so what I have to learn to break down small goals, medium goals, and large goals for myself. And so for me, I'm going to say yes, because that's so important. When you don't have, especially those who don't have a support network.
Yes, true.
And I was blessed to have a support network, and so I had to take small steps. I didn't have a brilliant mind to navigate, but thank God I made it through. All right.
And I would say no. I'm a person that likes to do a lot of things at the same time, and for me it's like a larger thing than a smaller thing. So it's like my head is everywhere and I can't get it to one task. So that's why I would say no.
All right, next on you, Miss Karen.
The next one is, are you careful to make your environment peaceful?
Nice.
I would say yes. Like I said, a part of what I'm learning now is that in order for me to really focus on what I need to do, I need to make sure my environment is right, so my mindset is right.
I will also say, yes, I have to have a peaceful environment in every situation, and when it's peaceful there, it's just better. It's better for me to operate. I get a real clear understanding of what I'm doing. My atmosphere is at peace. You can actually sense peace in the air if you come into a situation. You can feel tension, or you can feel peace, or you can feel comfort. You can feel those things. So I am very careful to make my environment peaceful. Yes.
And I say yes as well. So if there's no peace, there's chaos and confusion, whether that be in your home, whether there's clutter. So clear out a lot of clutter, and you will have a peaceful environment.
Nice.
All right, it's on me, right? So we're moving right along. So it says number 7. Can you and do you say no when that is how you feel? I would say yes, because just as well as you can accept my yeses, you can accept my nos. All right?
Can you and do you say no when that is how you feel? Absolutely yes. Absolutely. There's no need for me to sugarcoat it if it's one way or the other. And I think that's beneficial to, I do know individuals who have a hard time saying no. And I think a lot of times, I don't know, I never had that issue. I think a lot of times because they don't want to like hurt people's feelings or something, so they have a difficult time saying no. But I say no and yes when that's how I feel.
And for me is no. For the same reasons that Mike said, I cannot say no because I feel like I'm hurting someone's feelings. I'm trying to be too nice, or sometimes I just think I can take it all, and that's not the case. So I need to learn to say no.
That's true. I would say no for it. So I'm going to help her. Like she helped me, yeah, I'm going to be like, no, she can't. No. All right, Craig, you back up. Or is it me?
You.
Do you know how to use self-relaxation techniques to relax your body, and do you allow time in your day to do them? Now, this is very important. If I use self-relaxation techniques, I always tell people I love working out. I go downstairs in the basement about 3 to 4 times a week. And that's actually, even though I'm working out, that's a relaxation technique for me. And I also allow myself time through the day to be able to do it. And sometimes I relax. I leave home and I might just go home, sit on the couch and watch TV and don't do anything. But I allow myself to go home, don't think about nothing, don't go to the computer, don't go to social media. I just simply want to relax. I grab the remote. I might watch King of Queens or Steinfeld. I don't know. I'm just going to sit on the couch and watch and relax. So, yeah, I do allow myself time in my day to do that, and I'm very big on it. In my home, I often talk about self-care. Nothing's more important than us taking care of ourselves, not our jobs, not anything else we do outside of our ministry, our business. Self-care is very important, and the only way you're going to have proper self-care is you're going to learn how to allow yourself the time for relaxation.
All right, and I'll say yes myself because I learned this. I learned this by doing programs called, one of the programs is called behavioral modification, and one of the techniques they talked about was desensitization. And so one of the things I enjoy doing, one of the techniques that I do is I love watching nature shows. Those things keep me calm and I enjoy it.
Yeah, I like
for
that.
me.
I like that too.
You know, and another one is going on vacation.
Yeah.
Oh, when I'm sitting out on the beach, me and my wife, I am relaxed.
I'm like, how you doing, Miss Niles? Melissa, our boss is on. She says, hello, team.
Hey, hi, Melissa. Yeah. So
Who's next? Who's up?
Me. Do I know how to use self-relaxation techniques? Yes, I do. Do I do it? No, I don't. Again, I guess I'm like in the stress levels, I'm up there. I just need to learn to take a chill pill.
Wow. Okay, let's move. Number 9. That's Miss Karen.
okay.
Are you careful to avoid large swings in body energy caused by taking in excess sugar and caffeine?
Woohoo.
That's a major one.
Uh-huh.
No.
No.
I have coffee right here. Coffee in the morning, coffee in the night. No, I don't. I'm guilty.
Oh, man, that's just funny. All right, let's see. Are you careful to avoid large swings in body energy caused by taking in excess sugar coffee? And I'm going to have to follow her. Absolutely not. No. I am not able to avoid large swings in body energy. If I get that energy, I take it, wham! And then I might sit down for a minute. The next thing I know, another dose, wham! And you know, I don't know where that came from, but I'm actually not good at avoiding those swings,
Yeah.
Mr. Dingle.
And for me, I'm going to say yes on this one. However, in the past, it would be no. Because if I wasn't doing this process of trying to better dieting or taking care of my health, I will have my coffee in the morning and you guys all my honey bun throughout the day.
Yeah.
And so lately, I haven't been doing those things because I'm trying to get fit. Slim and trim.
Skinny Craig.
Skinny Craig.
It says, last one, are there specific ways you deal with anger and get it out of your system physically? Oh, that's good. And with me, I have to say yes, and that will go back to me working out. If I'm, don't think that you won't experience bouts or situations or issues that will cause you to be angry. Being angry is not actually the problem. It's what you do with the anger that you have. When I'm angry, I go to the gym and I punish my own body. And I learned how to deal with anger in a crazy way is because when I was angry previously years ago, not that long, but 15 years ago, I used to punch holes in my doors, punch holes in the walls, break stuff. But then my wife said, but you got to spend your money to buy a door. And then the more I thought about it, I said, this anger going to have to get some type of coping skills. Because everything I was destroying was things that I would have to go when I got paid, purchase the products and replace them. And it just did not add up. So I had to learn how to deal with my anger. So I'm able to use specific ways to deal with anger. Today I am. And I use it by working out.
And I'm like Mike, same way. At first I would not boil over out of control, but I would get so frustrated or angry that I needed an outlet. And whether that go for a walk or now I've been on the treadmill, so that's been very therapeutic for me. And so, yeah, people deal with anger different ways. So find what works for you, work for me. I like to jog sometime or go for a walk.
Okay. We got a jog over here.
You know, maybe. Gotta run him.
Not really.
Remember that movie, Escape?
I would say, yes, I know how to deal with my anger. I'm very outburst. Well, I was, or maybe I still am a little bit. So what I tend to do is just remove myself from the situation so that I don't do anything that I might regret or say anything. So I may go for a walk, or I just not necessarily physically, but maybe I'll just go to my room, or I don't know, read a book or go watch TV.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Mind control.
Okay. Let's move on to managing anger. All right. It says managing anger. Anger is an emotion that leads many people to relapse. We was just talking about that on the last one. This is particularly true early in treatment. Anger is frequently experienced as a slow building process during which you constantly think about the anger producing issues. Sometimes it seems that the issue causing the anger is the only important thing in life. Often a sense of victimization accompanies the anger. Why do I get all the bad breaks? How come she doesn't understand my needs? Why won't he just do what I want him to do? Does any of these seem familiar to you? How do you recognize when you get angry? How do you express anger? Do you hold it in and eventually explode? Do you become sarcastic and passive aggressive?
All right. You want me to read that
Go
part?
ahead, you can take it.
In the last part, it says, are there any positive ways to deal with anger? Consider these methods. Number 1 bullet, it says, talk to the person you are angry with.
Talk to him.
Talk to a therapist, a 12-step sponsor, or another person who can give you guidance.
Recovery coaches, Capital Recovery Center.
Talk about the anger in an outside support group meeting.
Share with other people.
Such as this. Write about your feelings of anger. Use a journal. Take a break to change your frame of mind.
Take a break.
Change your perception.
And my favorite.
And Mike's favorite, the last one.
Exercise. I love exercise because even though you're angry and you exercise, you're actually helping your own body. So those are things that you can look to do when you're dealing with anger. And lastly, we are finally at acceptance.
All right. Acceptance. Just say no is good advice to help prevent experimentation with drugs and alcohol. It is not an answer to addiction. Overcoming addiction requires that you recognize the power of addiction and accept the personal limitations that occur as a result of it. Many people experience this acceptance when they enter treatment. But entering treatment is just the first act of acceptance. It cannot be the only one. One of the biggest problems in staying drug and alcohol free, and one of the major reasons for what is called white knuckle sobriety, is the refusal to let go and accept that a human being has limits. Has limits. Accepting a substance abuse problem is not a statement of weakness. Does having diabetes or a heart condition mean you are a weak person? No. All right? Accepting the idea that you have become a substance abuser does not mean you cannot control your life. It means there are some things you cannot control, and one of them is the use of drugs or alcohol. If you continue to struggle with trying to control the addiction, you give it more power. There is a paradox in this recovery process. People who accept the reality of addiction to the greatest degree benefit the most in recovery. Those who don't fight with the idea of quitting are the ones who win the fight. The only way to win this fight is to surrender. If you continue to fight, the addiction will slap you to your knees. The longer you fight, the further you get slapped down.
The only way to win in this fight is to surrender. Don't try to beat the substance use disorder by confronting it. The way that you win this fight is by surrender. Surrender to the fact that individuals have limits. He read up there that the refusal to let go and accept that a human being has limits. You have limits, I have limits, they have limits, we all have limits. However, in order for you to defeat the substance use disorder, you must surrender. There is no absolutely way around it. All right, what we got? Don't forget Tuesday at 10 o'clock. We got coffee and conversation. We also do recovery spotlights. We spotlight an individual person that has been successful in recovery. If you would like to be one of them individuals, go to the Capital Recovery page, Capital Recovery Center's Facebook page, hit the link, fill out the information, and we can spotlight you one of these months. Again, don't forget about this meeting Thursdays at 1 p.m. All recovery meeting. Other than that, what else y'all got?
That's it.
If y'all want any other services at Capital Recovery Center, just give us a call. We're doing appointments only, 856-391-7449. My cell number, 856-506-1573. That's it. My name's Mike. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
I just want to encourage anyone to comment something encouraging under the post of our recovery spotlight.
Yeah, put
If you
something encouraging for the people that we are highlighting or spotlighting for the month. You can always go to our page and put something encouraging for them, because it's important that you encourage individuals just like you would want people to encourage you as well.
That's right. Let's empower each other.
That's right.
That's right. Each one teach one. Each
That's my
one lead one.
motivational word for the day.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
All right.